Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new video. I really want to understand the phenomenon called life. Well, yesterday was a creepy day in most ways. When people react to you and people try to provoke you in the most undespicable ways possible, it sometimes gets so very difficult to actually respond in greater ways because there's always this tussle between the ego and the real self. The ego really wants to feel that it's responded appropriately, whereas the self really wants to not react but respond appropriately. But how do we actually understand this thin line of difference between not reacting, overreacting, not making it sound like a knee jerk reaction versus a response which is assertive and does not make you wimpy? Essentially, it's all about how you manage your emotions, how you are able to perceive reality as it is. Because more or less, what we are going to look at life, we are going to realize that there is this opportunity wherein we really need to decide. We have a split second of opportunity where we need to make that decisive step. We need to take the decisive decision which will eventually lead to a fruitful outcome. What I've realized over a period of years is that if you give too much of importance to certain things in life, that things sort of cling you. If you hate somebody really bad, you're actually giving them more mental bandwidth than they truly deserve. If you really hate someone, the best thing you can do about them is completely ignore them, completely ignore their very existence. Because let's remember, where you focus, that is the only reality you'll ever perceive. So this whole idea of being able to focus where you want your reality to be perceived, it is heavily it's not dependent on your intellectual arguments, right? It's our emotions are way stronger than our thoughts. So it becomes all the way more critical and all the way more important that we learn to analyze our emotions, because most of us are in a level of consciousness where thought comes and that thought instantaneously converts into emotion, because our level of consciousness is not so evolved that we create a gap between the thought and emotion. I had learned from Dr. Joe Dispenza that emotion is the physical response of the body towards a particular thought. Now, the physical response is so obvious and so fundamentally tangible that you almost can feel those emotions. And our thoughts, our decisions are more or less driven through our emotions. So it is so very important that we are able to look at our thoughts as it is. Now, this is not an easy exercise to begin with. Well, it really requires a certain level of discipline, a certain level of rigor, because when you start exploring, you start becoming more contemplative. What you'll realize is you don't feel the need to react, you don't feel the need to give a knee jerk reaction, but that can also be perceived by someone else as a sign of weakness. So it really becomes a dicey game, and more or less we are so dependent on what other people say that we tend to do what our ego wants us to do. So everything really boils down to how educated are we on the spiritual doctrines, because we really need to see the long term benefits of being a spiritual person, because the benefits are huge. Number one benefit is peace of mind. With that, I will wrap up this video. Thank you so much.